So, Killa Shame.
Yeah.
Like, what's the overall purpose of this album? Because when you hear your name, Killa Shame, it's just like, why we doing this album right now?
Well, for starters, it's like, the purpose of my name. First of all, my name Killa Shame. It means, I'm a killer of the systematic hatred against my ethnicity.
Mm.
And that's the whole purpose of that. And the reason why I chose to do the album is because, I got a lot of female friends, and I always hear the same things from them. So I take little aspects of what I hear from them, the type of things that they want in a man. And I'm just not afraid to do it, basically. I just, say, okay, because the album, it looks at all angles. It comes from both sides. The wrongs of us men, the rights of us men, and the wrongs of women.
I want to touch on something you just said real quick. Like, what are some of the things like the females are telling you that made you that was the driving force behind this album?
Well, some of the things that they tell me is like, they want to hear a record. They want to hear a record about, them being loved, about them being, some of them want to hear a record about them being touched. Some want to hear a record about them being hurt.
What?
They all want to hear these. They will all want to hear these records, but they want to hear them tastefully. They don't want to hear them like, I did a song a while back called Certified Freak, and this is what made me think about the Grown and Sexy edition because
elaborate on that.
The title of the song, you're gonna hear it and you're like, wow, like that's crazy. But when they hear the song, the way I collab with my man Fat Ray on it, the way it is, I noticed a lot of attention I got from it. And then I did another song. I really wasn't too hip on doing the female songs before then, but then I did another song called Shorty is a Rider, and then the whole different it was two different type of female songs. They got both, and it was like, yo, and we just want to hear something, like we want to hear more of this, like we want to hear more. And I started, and I listen to a lot of artists. What I'm saying, when I'm with a female song, I may listen to some R&B. I listen to R&B when I'm by myself riding in the whip.
So the production on the Grown and Sexy edition, all original work, or is it mixtape material? Or?
Yeah, it's all original work. I didn't get it off of How to Be an MC instrumental CD or anything like that.
Okay.
Original producers.
Okay, excellent. That's fantastic. Well, I actually previewed the album because of course we put it together. And one of my favorite tracks off of this album is actually in my bedroom joint. Why? Because it got me some cheeks, y'all. I ain't even gonna front. Shit got me some cheeks, y'all. Fuck it. But that's one of my personal joints, right there. That's one of my personal hottest joints because it's hard. You know what I mean? It's hard and it's grown and it's grown and it's sexy. It describes that shit for real. You know what I mean? But what's one of your personal favorite joints off of that album? One of your personal favorite joints that you did, that you're really going in, that you can tell the fans and all the listeners to really look out for that one. That's one of your personal favorites.
Wow. And I actually was listening to the album the other night, and I was trying to decipher which one of the songs was actually my favorite. I would have to say they all are, first of all. But if I had to narrow it down to one, if I had to narrow it down to one, I would have to say, Can You Please Be My Valentine? It's actually entitled Please Be My Valentine.
Okay. Explain why that is, if you would, why that's one of your personal favorite joints.
Because that song is different. It's far out the box, and it's a loop in the box. It's a loop in the story as well. I love the production on it. I love the way I just approached it. The whole vibe of the song is like really, it's really out there, and it make you say just listen to it, and it's not spoken through something that I've been through personally, but it's just I sometimes try to think, if I was ever in that position, how would I approach it? That's how I do my song. If I'm ever in that position, how would I feel? And I'm not gonna tell nobody what the loop is on the song. That's gonna throw everybody off, but you gotta check it out. It's hot.
Dig it. So the overall The Grown and Sexy edition is exactly what it is. It's grown and it's sexy. It's a powerful movement. I mean, it's geared towards the women. I mean, women should be very happy. Y'all women should be very happy because he's gearing this shit towards y'all because you asked for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And there was a lot put into it.
Yes.
The story behind this album. There's a lot put into it. I lost my brother during the making of this album when I first started it. Actually, it was already, all the songs were already put together, and that like threw me off for a while. But then I got back at it. Being in a relationship myself has helped me, come from certain standpoints on certain songs, capture the moment of the song better, so to speak.
So since you mentioned about the trials and tribulations you was going through the album, how long did it actually take to record the whole product?
1 month.
1 month.
1 month. Getting it took me about, I would say about 2 weeks to write the whole album, and about 1 month to record it, and about 1 year to perfect it.
Dig it. That's what's up, though. That's what's up. So, what is next for Killa Shame after the Grown and Sexy edition? What's next for Killa Shame on the menu?
After the Grown and Sexy edition, what's next for me is gonna take my Grown and Sexy outfit off and put back on my jeans and my fitted, and it's back to the business. It's the portrait of the killer.
Okay.
And what that is it's the whole aspect of me. It's the album that I've been writing my whole life.
That's what's up. Well, we definitely looking forward to hearing that one. You know what I'm saying? Portrait of the Killer. You know what I mean? That's coming up next. Grown and Sexy edition. You know what I mean? Good having you here, my brother. FGB TV, you already know. Killa Shame.
Yes, Killa Shame. Shout out to L. Chain.